Hello everyone, I'm Akanksha Mishra and welcome back to our YouTube channel TNV Academy. Every company dreams of getting its product into the market and building a loyal customer base. But in India, there is one checkpoint no manufacturer or importer can skip: the BIS audit and inspection. For many businesses, the very thought of inspectors walking through their factory feels like an exam day nightmare. But here is the truth. BIS audits aren't designed to scare companies. They are designed to protect consumers and ensure fair competition. Think about it. Would you ever trust a helmet, water bottle, or electrical wire without safety certification? Of course not. That is exactly why BIS audits exist, to keep standards high and consumers safe. Now let's discuss why BIS conducts audits. The Bureau of Indian Standards doesn't just certify products once and then forget about them. Their mission is ongoing. Audits make sure that products carrying the ISI mark are safe, reliable, and consistently produced according to Indian standards. Without these audits, the market would be full of uncertified, low quality, or even dangerous products. So audits are less of a punishment and more of a quality checkpoint that ensures companies keep their promises to consumers long after the certification is granted. Now the types of BIS audits and inspections. There are several types of audits that companies should expect. The first is the initial audit, which happens before a company even receives BIS certification. Inspectors visit the site, review documents, and check if the company has the capability to maintain quality as per BIS standards. Once certification is issued, the surveillance audit comes into play. This is a regular follow-up check, usually once or twice a year, to confirm that standards are still being followed. Then there is product sampling and testing, where inspectors pick random samples from the factory or market and send them to recognized labs. And then finally, there are surprise or unannounced inspections, where BIS officers arrive without warning to check if the company is genuinely compliant on a daily basis, not just on audit day. These surprise visits ensure companies don't act compliant only when being watched. Now, what happens during a BIS audit? So what actually happens when BIS inspectors walk into a company? The process usually starts with an opening meeting, where the officers explain the purpose and scope of the audit. Next comes the document review. Here they check production records, test reports, calibration certificates, and purchase records to see if everything aligns with the required standard. After the paperwork, inspectors take a factory tour, moving across the production line, storage areas, and even talking to employees about quality checks. Then comes product sampling, where finished products are randomly selected and sent to labs for verification. Finally, in the closing meeting, inspectors provide their feedback. If non-conformities are found, the company is asked to fix them within a set timeline. Now we will discuss the common mistakes companies make. While audits are systematic and fair, many companies end up making mistakes that lead to non-conformities. Some fail to maintain proper records of raw material testing or daily production checks. Others neglect calibration of machines, which makes product quality questionable. In some factories, quality checks are inconsistent, sometimes done, sometimes skipped. Another common issue is following outdated procedures not aligned with the latest BIS standards. And perhaps the most avoidable mistake is employee awareness. When workers don't know the importance of BIS requirements, it shows during inspections. The lesson is simple. If everyone in the company is trained and records are updated, audits become far smoother. Now, how companies should prepare for audits? Preparation is the secret weapon for passing audits without stress. Companies should maintain daily records of production and testing, making sure they are real, complete, neat, and accessible. All machines should be calibrated regularly with valid certificates ready to show inspectors. Training the staff, not just managers, but also shop floor workers, about BIS basics makes a huge difference. Doing internal audits before BIS visits can help identify gaps early. And finally, Keeping product samples and packaging ready shows inspectors that the company is confident about its quality. In short, we can say that the better prepared you are, the smoother the audit. Now let's discuss the benefits of BIS audits. While many companies see audits as a burden, the truth is that they bring enormous benefits. First, audits boost consumer confidence. When customers see the ISI mark and know audits back it up, trust skyrockets. Second, audits ensure market access, since retailers, e-commerce platforms, and even foreign buyers demand compliance. Third, they help reduce risk of product recalls, penalties, or legal trouble. Fourth, audits push companies toward continuous improvement, forcing them to upgrade systems and stay updated with the standards. And finally, BIS audits gives companies global leverage since Indian standards often align with international ones, making exports easier. Audits as growth tools. So what should companies expect from BIS audits and inspections? Expect thoroughness, expect questions, expect sampling, and yes, sometimes even surprise visits. But more importantly, expect them to make your company stronger and more trusted. BIS audits aren't meant to block your growth. They are designed to sustain it. Certification opens the first door, but audits keep that door open year after year. The next time you hear about a BIS audit, don't panic. Be proud. It means your company is part of a trusted league that customers rely on. Thanks for watching this detailed session, and I will see you in the next episode of TNV Academy.